Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. The iSpring Suite is an e-learning authoring tool that lets you create interactive online courses within PowerPoint. You can create quizzes, simulations, and video tutorials that are all compatible with SCORM and the major LMS platforms. This is one in a series of iSpring demonstration videos. In this video, I will demonstrate how to create an online course using the iSpring Suite. Check out the playlist link below for the rest of my videos demonstrating other features, or follow the free trial link to the iSpring page for a free trial. Once we've downloaded and installed iSpring, we'll be able to access the features either through this little quick start menu or just within PowerPoint itself. It will add this iSpring Suite item to our ribbon in PowerPoint. Everything we want to do is within here. If I want to make an online course, then I can start off by just setting up some slides. And let's suppose I want to give them a nice theme or a template. Anything here, we can just use the normal built-in PowerPoint features. So we could use PowerPoint themes and PowerPoint templates. We could design our own, or we could come up here to the top and we've got slide templates. And iSpring has its own content library for things like templates and images, in addition to what's already in PowerPoint. So here is our templates. We can scroll down, we can see there's a range, and depending on what kind of theme we want, we can choose one of these that looks likely. And when we select it, we can click on Insert, and we'll be able to add the different types of pages that we need for our course. The design is very similar to just building a set of PowerPoint slides. We can imagine that something will play along those lines, but we'll be able to have rich content within it. We can have video, audio, images, we can have quizzes and interactive elements as well, and then we'll be able to bundle it up into a course or an object that we can embed into our website or wherever we would like to put it. If we are building an HR style course, then those would commonly have some things like characters and backgrounds. If we click on these, we can see that we have various backgrounds that we might add, and then characters as well. For everything we might want to do within the iSpring Suite, there's a really great set of tutorials. There's also an AI assistant, so we can click on this, and this will bring up just a little chatbot which we can use to ask questions for things we might want to do. So there's a couple of examples here. We can put in any question we like and it will give us a response of how to do it in the iSpring Suite. So far I've tested it a bit and found it to be particularly helpful. I can record my own video within the iSpring Suite and audio as well. We can see in the top left here, we've got the record audio, record video. We've also got manage narration, and if we go into that, not only can we record our audio and video from within here, but in this audio drop-down, there's also a text-to-speech, and I've done a separate video on that, looking at the AI tool that will let you take a script and produce audio narration from it. Within the slides of your course, you can add a quiz by clicking on the quiz button. Made a separate video on that one as well. Down in the video description, we've got a link to the playlist. And here we've got graded quizzes and surveys. Like many of these pop-up helpers, we can see there's a set of video tutorials, community, and knowledge base and support. So really well supported here to be able to guide you through. In addition to the quizzes, the other thing that's really going to set your course apart from the standard video courses is the ability to add interaction. We can see the interaction button here. When we click that, then again we get a pop-up for this particular tool, and so then we can say I want a new interaction, and we have a whole lot of these different interactive elements that can get added to your course. These are features we might see in the learning management system, but the really nice thing with iSpring is that it's all bundled within PowerPoint, so it's a very familiar interface. So we can add steps, timelines, processes, cycle diagrams. We can add catalogs. So you can see a lot of this is about presenting information in nicer, neater ways. And then there's things like hotspots as well. So we can have an image, we can stick hotspots over the top of it, and then we can just have that so that when you hover the mouse over a particular bit, it will give you the pop-up of the caption. For each of them, you'll then get a wizard to be able to make any changes you like. So here's the hotspot one. We've got our image. We've got a button here to change the image if we want to change it. We can change the hotspot colors. We can add hotspots just by drawing shapes onto our image. And then we've got the labels as well. so we can enter our description of what we would like to pop up when someone hovers over that particular part. If there's other great information out on the web or on YouTube, we can embed both of those. We can see we've got a YouTube button and a web object button. They will let us embed those objects within our course. Once we have built our course, then we can use the preview button to have a look at it. With preview, we've got a drop down. We can preview a slide, selected slides, or the entire presentation. The way that this gets built is within a player. So we've got this player button here that gives us some options of how our course is going to look within the player. And then once we're all done, we can hit publish. And we've got a whole lot of options here. We can publish to our computer, and we can do that as a video or in an HTML5 format. HTML5 is going to be the one we'd probably use more often because we're going to want to include all of those interactive elements. We can publish to the iSpring Cloud or iSpring Learn. We can publish to our own learning management system, or we can publish to YouTube. And again, if we're publishing to YouTube, it's just going to be a video, but we've got a whole lot of different options there. So depending on what type of course we're building and where we want to host it, we've got enough options here to produce whatever it is that we might need. One last highlight point is that this is something we can have in the cloud and we can work on together. So if you're building a bigger course and you have a team, or if you have employees that are building a course and you want to be able to just monitor what's happening, that can all be done within the cloud space. So this has been a quick demo of some of the key features if we want to build an online course using the iSpring suite. They have lots more details on their website. I've got links below in the video description, one for the playlist where I also show how to build a quiz and use the AI text-to-speech, and one to be able to get a free trial of iSpring to test all of this for yourself. Hope this has been helpful. I'll be back really soon with more videos on AI, research, stats, and random stuff.